All a bad habit really is an error in judgment repeated daily. Here's why you keep falling into temptation so easily that it's not even a fight to resist it. Here's why. The things in your surrounding still justify the old behaviors, the old pattern in behaviors. All a bad habit really is an error in judgment repeated daily. And a good habit is exactly the opposite. Exactly the opposite. So what are you going to get if you repeat an error in judgment every day? You're going to end up with a life that you don't want. Now, what are some things that you can do to avoid it next time? One, if there is an association or there's a cue that usually happens before you commit to the habit or the routine, before you get the reward, whether that's binge eating, whether that's smoking, drinking, vaping, whether that's fapping, whether that's watching porn, whether that any of these things, whatever it is, the bad habit, there's usually a thought that comes to mind or a certain scenario that you put yourself in before it happens. So what happens if you get in that same scenario when it's time to commit the habit? What can you do? You can think about it, acknowledge that it's there, and decide to fill that time with another habit. Because you can go cold turkey and that's cool and everything, but it's more manageable and it's easier for you to go ahead and replace that bad habit with something else, whether it be watching an educational video like this, watching a lecture, reading a book, writing in your journal, meditating, going out for a walk, working out, visualizing. You fill in the blank, something that you like to do. And when that thought arises, you fight it. You flee from it. You decide that this isn't who you no longer want to be, so you're not going to give it attention. Also, alongside with this, maybe there's people that you engage in this habit with. Maybe when you get around them, it's a certain connotation that you have in your mind where, okay, it's the time that we pick up this blunt, or it's the time that we cop this bottle, or something along those lines, that maybe it was cool before,
you guys were having fun, but at this point in time, it's not bringing you anything. It's not bringing you anything. It's actually doing more harm to you than good. And you don't want to be engaging in these habits, especially if they're not doing anything for your growth and you see yourself as a person who's continuously growing. It's not going to do anything for you to be around these people. So it's okay to distance yourself. It's okay to cut them off, snip, snip, snip. It's okay for you to create some distance among them, because at the end of the day, you are the 5 top people that you hang around, whether you like it or not. The saying goes, birds of a feather flock together. Now, that can either be a good thing or that could either be a bad thing. Only you can discern that. Are the people that you're hanging around, are they doing what you want to do? Are they living the type of lifestyle that you want to live? Are they going the places that you want to go? Are they making the money that you want to make? Are they having the habits that you want to have? Do they have the body that you want to have? Are they connected with the source like you want to be connected? Are they bringing genuine light and energy to your life? Or are they just bringing you further and further down the path that you don't want to go to, that you don't want to be in? What's that worth? It says in the Bible, it says, submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee.
Facts.
A lot of people like to quote the last part of it, which is resist the devil and he will flee. But first, you must submit to God. You must know that his ways are better than our ways in every way. His understanding is far greater than our understanding. We have a finite mind. A finite mind. He's infinite. He's everlasting. He's omnipresent. There's no way that we can compare our thinking from this brain in this head to the brain of the one who created everything that we see, including us, who made the man and who made the woman from the rib of the man, who made the world, who made the seas, who made the land, who made the mountains, who made the solar system, everything. How do you compare the thinking of your mind with all the education and all the programming and all the condition that you've experienced to the mind of the one who made all? So with these two big items that I mentioned previously, be wary of the thoughts that you have, submit yourself to God, and be very wary who you surround yourself around. Because at the end of the day, they're going to either grow you or they're going to bring you down to where they are. And life's so temporary. What's it worth to hang around these people, even if they're your day ones, even if you've had some good times, some good years together? But at the end of the day, are you progressing where you want to go, or is this where you see your life? Think about it. You're the one that has to go to sleep with yourself at night. No one's gonna change it for you.